channel? Why is it not bringing up my video? Your channel. Ah, no update. Test to see if it's fixed. Right, okay, I'm just taking a look at if we've got any new updates. Facebook. Where's Facebook gone? Right. Right, okay, so just thought I would do a quick live stream. We've had an update for Train Sim World 2. As we know, there's been quite a lot of bugs and fixes which have caused us a few heartaches and a few issues. So we're just going to see now if some of these bugs and stuff have been fixed. So my first sort of port of call is I'm going to jump into Scenario Designer on the NTP, see if we can get a train to depart Leeds, because that originally was the a big issue. So let's have a look. What do we have? So what trains do we have? I've got 2M012. That was that one. What was that one? Southern Bridge. That one was from Manchester Victoria to Huddersfield. So what I might do is that one there at Staley Bridge. I think what I'll do is I'll get it to start at Leeds instead. See if I can get it running. Dewsbury. Oh no. Oh, Staley Bridge, sorry, yeah. And then I'll start it at Dewsbury. And I'll put it on the stations. Yeah. Perfect. Okay. Confirm service. The 166 on it. And why not? So that is so that should now be from Leeds. Put it as my playable train. Sorted. Oh. Let's see if it works. So let's get in there then and see if it actually works. Oh, that's a nice picture. That's lovely, that is. That's Holbeck, isn't it? That's not so nice. Yeah. Right. I don't see a red signal. I do not see a red signal. Okay, let's go through the motions anyway. Let's open the doors. See if anything changes once. Well, to see if anything changes basically. But at the moment, at least, I cannot see a red signal. Which is a little bit disappointing. Tells me they've not fixed anything yet. Just loading the passengers up now, just seeing if there's any sort of change once we've loaded the passengers up. The signal might clear, we don't know yet. NTP does work in a slightly different way to the others, but I'm not holding my breath if I'm really honest. Okay, signal's still not cleared. So it looks like we've still got the same problem at Leeds. So that's a bit disappointing. Okay, I'll come out of that then. So I'm going to come out of the whole scenario design, but what I'm going to do now instead is go to GWE and test that, because we know we had problems with that as well. Losing my voice here. Right, let's go to GWE. And see if the issues have been fixed on this one. So I'll jump on. So what I'll do, I will edit this one here, but I'll take out the Ealing Broadway stop and see if this makes a difference to my departure. Make that more playable train, and let's give it a test. So what I've done there is just took out the Ealing Broadway stop, because we know we can get a clear signal with Ealing Broadway in the stopping pattern, but can we get a clear signal when it's not? Let's see. Yes, the signal's come off, so it looks like it's fixed for the GWE, which is good to know. So I'm going to come out of that now then. I'm going to test the other direction as well, just to be sure. I wonder if the heavy freight pack's out, actually. I think that was supposed to be out today as well. I might have a quick look in a minute. Let me just go in and get all my trains working. So, where's my class 1s? Let's take out Twyford. It's a shame the biggest load you can have with the Western is 7. Hey ho. Edit timetable. I'm going to try and do all of them. No, yeah, go on. I'll do them all. I've done Charlie 1. Take out Twyford. Can I have and then I've got 1 Mark 98, which is the parcels. Yeah, take out Twyford and put the 45 on the 12, loaded 12 Mark 1s. Oh, there it is. 12 empty. Cool. So I've done them fast trains. So I'm going to try out that. What am I doing? So let's spawn into this one and see if it's working. So let's see how this goes. So we know it works from Reading, which is good. Yes, we have a clear signal. That's good. So that's worked. So we know that. So at the moment we know the NTP from Leeds hasn't worked. There might be some mitigating circumstances with that. I'll have to do a bit more playing at another time. just checked in at London, took out the stop at Twyford, that's worked. Also, I've done it the opposite direction. The stops, you don't have to have any stops in anymore, so that's good. Brilliant stuff, so that's good work right now. So my next sort of port of call, I'm sure there's lots of other little fixes as well, which I'm going to look at a later date. They're a bit more time consuming, but I knew these were quick wins. But the next sort of thing I'm going to look at is if the heavy freight pack's out. Well, actually, just one other thing I'm going to quickly look at, because they did say, I've not read the release notes, so I'm literally just guessing. They did say they were going to eventually allow us to do old stock, but obviously that's not there yet. So we've established now then that the GWE scenario designer appears to be fixed. You no longer need to have the stops ticked at Ealing Broadway on the up, sorry, or Twyford on the down. You can actually run express now non-stop. That's good. That's good to know. I'm sure a lot of people will be happy with that. I've not tested anything departing from Slough or anywhere like that yet, but it's a good call. I've tested leaving, departing Reading. That's worked. I've got a clear signal, no problems, right away London. So we know that's worked. I went into NTP, tried to depart Leeds. I saw the red signal. So at the moment, at least, that appears to have not been fixed. So my next sort of last thing I'm going to look at, there's lots of other little bits and pieces going on with it at the moment. But one of the things that I've noticed, obviously there's lots of little bugs which would need extensive playing and messing around. I might have a bit more play with NTP at another time to see if I can find out any other. There might be something that might not be working properly. I've actually just had another idea, but I just want to see if the heavy packs come out yet for trains of 1-2. Sorry, on the preservable routes. Is it locomotives it comes under? Can't see it on here, but sometimes it's delayed coming on here, so bear with me a sec. I'm just going to have a quick look in the PlayStation Store. So I might go blank. So I've probably gone blank at the moment. So I'm just going to the PlayStation Store because there's lots of GDPR related stuff. That's why it goes blue. But you should be able to hear me still. So I'm just going to have a quick look to see if I can find anything to do with Train Sim World 2. Got West Experience download. Yep, got that. Got that. Trees Valley. NTP. East Coastway. Yeah. I think apparently there's been a delay with the heavy freight, to be fair, on the consoles. But I've heard it's out on the PC. Oh. That's Train Sim World 1. Yeah. Just looking through. No, it doesn't appear that the freight pack's available on the PS4. So I assume that's for console. I have heard, I think it's available on the... Well, I think there's a hack to get it on the... what's it called? On the PC. Right, I'm back in. I'm back in. So I couldn't find it. So it looks like freight pack's still not out yet on the console. It's fine. Right, I'm going to just try one other little thing on the NTP. I'm just going to pop out to it. Oh, balls. I'm going to just try a little test with Scenario Designer. Test. So, as you can see, I've got HST set up there to leave Dewsbury empty, non-stop to Huddersfield. I'm going to try and see if I can get a clear signal this time. See if it works. I don't know until I get to Ravensthorpe if I've got a clear signal or not, so you have to just bear with me a second. And yes, it does appear that I am losing my voice. I don't know why. I've not spoke. Mind you saying that, I've not really talked all day. I've been sat at home, working from home, not spoke to anybody. So I think the lack of use has affected my vocal cords a little bit. Right, okay, 43171, come on down. This is only to Hollis first, so it's only a short trip if it does work out, but I'm going to do it anyway. Let's get my everything all up and running. Lovely. There we go, put my tail lights on. Great, throttle, God. Brake off, brake down. So there's no signal at Dewsbury on the westbound, but the last time I did this, I got brought to a stand outside Ravensford, which obviously isn't very far at all. So I'll get going now and see how far I get. It's only a 2+ forecast set anyway. Come on. Oh. Accidentally put my brake on. What a div. It's because I was messing around with the cameras and I didn't change the camera mode. Let's try again. The sound on the, I have to admit, the sound on the there we go. Right, let's see how far we go then. This is really quite smooth. Nearly 40 frames a second, not too bad. I've got a green signal. That is a good sign, boys and girls. That is a very good sign. So, I'm wondering if there's any issue with what I have set up on the scenario. I'm not sure. But at least one thing I do know, I can at least start that train that I started at the Dewsbury. That's something. That is something. I'm going a bit fast here. I tell I'm excited, I'm just completely overcome. I'm not really thought about the speed. Now I'm speeding. It's fine. Put a bit of brake on, so I pushed to 45 minutes. It's only 100 field empty stock anyway, so I'm not worried too much. I'll have a good drive to Huddersfield. Why not? I'll do a bit of NTP. So I actually get moving. Yep, there you go. So that's the signal I normally come to a stand at when I did it last time. So we know at least that's been fixed. So it looks like, apart from departing Leeds, everything else appears to be fixed. Drop it to 45 as we go to Ravensford. I wonder how quickly. Hey, that's a point. 2+4. Climbing a hill towards Heaton Lodge. 80 miles an hour. Let's see how fast we can go. Let's do it. See how fast we can get to. Shouldn't be too bad. I mean, this should shift up here. I mean, I know we're climbing, but we should shift up here. 2+4 because it's easier on the Devon banks. So you should easily drive and climb up here. When I first did a 2+4 from Plymouth to Newton Abbot, the driver had to brake as we were going up Hemerdon Bank. You know, that's a bit of a climb. If you're au fait with the line to Plymouth and Newton Abbot, the Devon Banks. Well, I'm doing 70, so that ain't too bad, is it? Oh, I think I'll be hitting 80 before I get to Murphy. I'm going to have to pull up. I'm going to have to power off, I think. the fastest I've ever been up here. It does look good. It is a good looking car. You have to admit it is. 50 overheating launch, so I suppose I better think about dropping a bit of brake in. I'm going to let the momentum take a bit of its course, but you know what happens, it comes in. And I know it's right on the junction here as well, right on the signal that the junction is. Happening. Perfect. Drop slightly below, but I'll drop back down in a minute anyway, and I'll gain them. Just the problem with this, you're climbing still, but then you drop down into the hole, and then you do end up powering back up to about 50. You end up rolling to 50 anyway. There's a bit of an art with this, because you've got to try and, especially with the locals, you've got to try and you end up having to open up to pull the train up the hill. This shouldn't be so bad. Cool. Right, I'm going to open up there. See how it goes, try it myself. It's 70 at the top anyway. Look at that. 70 anyway. Now the only other glitch I know of, which I'm not going to look at today, was I was driving from Manchester Victoria to Dewsbury the other day, and when I was like just outside Greenfield, the game just kicked me out. I got spadded. Fast approaching Dayton, and then I'll be stopping at Huddersfield, and then I'll call it a day. I've not really got that time to do much. I've been at work, and then I've got to start getting dinner ready for the other half. Should be home in a bit. It's been a bit of a climb still up here. Yeah, oh god, yeah. As well on the East Coast way. I know Lauren did something on that. I'm going over. We've done this the other day. I like switched over onto the down, or is it the up? I don't know. I think it swaps over with this field. But then it takes me back over again. It's almost like it doesn't like this route. going back over, look. And there we go. Because, oh yeah. I'll go back over into 1. Okay. Weird. It's done some way it's done. Fair enough. I won't be back on later anyway because the final bake-off's on. So if you think I'm sat watching that, you can forget it. I'll probably come on here for a bit. May not have commentary. We'll see. See, the problem we have coming out of starting a trade for going west is because you're going to fit it between that signal and these points. You can't fit anything bigger than that. You can't fit anything bigger than a 3-car 101, which is a bit of a bugger. So you need to work on that. Well, anyway, that's that done. I'm going to come to a stand there, get this over and done with, and then there we go. All done. Right then, I'm going to leave you to it. Thank you for joining me. At least we've had a good look now and seen what's what. Hopefully we'll discover a few more over the next few days. So thanks for watching.